Hi, this is the second part, just finishing off the first 6 week training session. Okay, so in week 3 of Emily's 6 week training session, the first session will be fartlek training. This will be training where it's fartlek is the Swedish word for speed play. So this is a combination of running, walking, and jogging. This works on endurance as it lasts a long time and it uses much longer distances to work the muscles harder. The second session in the week on a Friday, will be a gym session. This will be working through the weights and doing body work exercises like sit-ups, push-ups, squats, but then also using weights, adding weights to increase intensity and stuff. I've chosen this because this works full body muscles and can work on endurance if you do the correct workouts. So like less weights and sets and more reps. And the final session of the week, I've chosen running again because Emily said her preference would be probably running. So if this, I can use this again as she won't find it boring as it's one of her preferences for doing this. This would be like a long distance run, working on the muscles in the legs. As it's a long distance, it'll be an endurance event, so that'll be good for muscular endurance. Okay, in week 4, we go back to everything we did in week 1. I'm doing this because it's split as a 6 week thing, so I can go back to the first week and use as week 4, but what I will do is increase the intensity and the duration to see an increase. So it's the same exercises, so interval bike exercises for the first one, weight training for the second one, and the last one will be the distance running. It will be the same exercises, but it will just be an increased intensity. This gets her into a routine, but will also there will be an increase and an improvement in muscular endurance as there's increase in intensity and duration, so that you can see progression. So in the first session, the bike exercise, interval bike exercise, there might be less of a break in the intervals, an increase in how long you go, or an increase in the intensity you go when you're sprinting. The weight training could be more reps or a higher weight when she's lifting the weights, and the distance running will be could be a longer distance or running up a hill or something that will increase the intensity of the event. I've chosen to increase the intensity because you want to see improvements in endurance. You can't keep at the same level and expect to see an increase. The same in week 5. Week 5 will be like week 2, so distance swimming, HIT training, and circuit training. So in all of these, there'll be an increase in intensity and duration to see improvements. So in the distance swimming, there'll be an increase in the distance of swimming, maybe even a different type of swimming, something harder than just breaststroke, or maybe they'll do butterfly or something like that. In HIT training, there'll be an increase. There'll be a decrease in the time in between the intervals. There'll be an increase in the exercise done and the duration of exercise, meaning it'll be more endurance. In the circuit training, the same as the HIT, there could be a decrease in the break in between the exercises, or there could be just more circuits to complete in that time, increasing the duration, meaning it's more endurance based. And in the final week, like I said before, it's matching up with, so this will be week 3, so that'll be fartlek training, a gym session, and then distance running again. So with the fartlek training, I can just shorten the walking time and increase the sprinting and jogging time. This means it's harder work for the muscles, building up endurance. The second session of the week will be a gym session, so this could be more reps, sets, more sit-ups, more lifting weights, heavier weights, just more stuff to do, which makes it harder. And then the final one, like I said in week 1 about the distance running, it could be an increase in distance, or it could be running up a hill, something like that. Okay, so looking at the review, so what we'll be doing in this is, because we're testing Emily's, looking to improve Emily's muscular endurance, we then have to test it again. So what will be done is, at 3 weeks and then at 6 weeks, we will retest her on the step-up test to see if there's an improvement in her score. So at 3 weeks we'll be halfway through and we'd expect to see an increase, and then at 6 weeks we'd want her to meet what target she wanted to reach. It's about checking her targets are being met, so she's getting the increase she wants. And if she is hitting our targets, then we're on track and we'll keep doing what we're doing, progressing the exercises. Not if they're not meeting it, we might re-look at what she's been doing, and then also look to improve the exercises in the coming weeks to see if we can get the improvement that she wants. And that's it. Thank you.